Dog breeding is a very lucrative business. From the one species, Canis lupus, we have created hundreds of different breeds, all of them specified to our needs based on their behavior or their physical appearance. Even though these dogs can look completely different, for instance a Chihuahua and a Great Dane, they can technically still mate and produce fertile offspring. This process of changing organisms by influencing their sexual reproduction is called artificial selection. Artificial selection is similar to natural selection, except that it results from human activity. When breeders non-randomly choose individuals with economically favorable traits to use as breeding stock, they impose strong artificial selection on those traits. It all started way back when farmers noticed that if they selected two plants or animals with a high phenotypic value for a certain trait, that this variant of that trait was also visible in the offspring. The next innovation was artificial insemination. This is the insertion of sperm into a female's uterus to achieve pregnancy through in vivo fertilization. The advantage of this technique is that you can use sperm more efficiently, because more females can become carrier of the offspring of the same sperm. After that, in vitro fertilization was discovered. This is a process in which the egg is fertilized by the sperm outside the body. With this technique, you can choose specifically which egg and sperm cell you want to use. This way you can, for example, choose if you want male or female offspring. Nowadays, scientists are working on a method in which you can alter the genome of the organism. This is called genetic modification. This way you can transfer, add or remove genes in cells, leading to genetic changes within or even across species. You can select specific genes that code for a certain trait and modify it to your needs. Scientists are researching several ways to apply this to our food so, for example, it will be less susceptible for diseases. We can conclude that nowadays we can change almost every trait we want, which is pretty amazing. But I think we should be careful with the latest innovation, since we don't know what genetically modified food does to our bodies. In my opinion, artificial selection is great, but we should keep a close watch on future developments.